Hello everyone and welcome back to the RMTV Women's Podcast. We've got a bit of a women's special here today. We're going to do a bit of a season review. Obviously, the season finished 2 weeks ago now, I want to say. Something about that. 14th,
the 11th.
11th, there we go. So it's been finished for a while now. It's been chocker, so we haven't really had time to go around and really sit down and talk about it. I mean, I hope you have. But we're kind of just going to run through initially how our thoughts are on this season, and then a little bit about who we think shone out. Just kind of, it's like an awards, but not. Also, we won an award, so I thought I'd slip that in there while I still can. And then I feel like we'll just talk about our future goals for next season. So my first question to you is, obviously, finished 8th this season. I think it was on 20 points. Love that round number. Do you think that was...
seem like a lot.
No. Do you think that 8th, and obviously under the circumstances of our season, how it ended up panning out, do you think that's a fair representation of the season of football at Liverpool Women?
Yeah. I don't think...
Yeah, see you later. Cool.
I don't think we could have expected anything more. I think anything more than, say we finished 5th, I think that would have been absolutely amazing. But the way the season started, the squad that we had, the trouble we went through within the first month of everything, of the season starting.
It was almost like we were set up to fail this season.
Yeah.
It felt like that to me.
And to be honest, like, I wasn't expecting us to be world beaters this season. No. And we've said all season, I think we've mentioned, I want to know if we've mentioned every single podcast that it's been a building.
Transition.
That's
the word we've
season.
Used
Transition, we've been building to this moment, blah, blah. I want to know how many times we've said that, because we genuinely have. So I think 8th, 20 points. 22 points.
Thank you.
You've got Brighton below you, you've got Everton below you, and you've got Yeovil below you. We're better than them 3 teams, but we're not better than anyone above us at the minute.
Think we're better than Bristol, who finished above us. I think we're potentially better than West Ham. West Ham, I think, all depends on what goes down. I think we're definitely better than Bristol, and we showed that when we won against them a couple of weeks ago. I'm the same with you. I genuinely feel like it is a fair representation, but I think if we're sat here this time next year and we're 8th again, for me that'd be a no-go.
Yeah, it'd be very unfair for us to sit here now and be like, oh, this player didn't perform, the team didn't do well in this game,
but I don't think
the managers didn't do this right.
There's no one in that side that I will criticise to say they shouldn't be going out and wearing that shirt week in, week out, because I think under the circumstances that we've been through, every single one of them players deserves so much thanks from us fans to mentally to have to go through everything they've had to go through and still be so cohesive as a team. Yeah, I think that's unbelievable. Yeah, and it shows that team's for the long run. Yeah, and that's why I'm suspecting that we're not going to see many outgoings over the summer.
No, I don't think so. I think it'd be unfair to, like you said,
agreed.
Like it'd be very unfair to say to someone, oh, you didn't perform this. If anything, it's the only reason why players goes because they get a better opportunity at a better club, which would be like, fair enough, you go there. But then if a manager turned around to him and, oh, I'm letting you go at the end of the season
because you work great or something like that,
you'd be like, no. Yeah. The only reason I'm thinking is if Jepson wants a whole new system type of thing, do you know what I mean? If she's got a player in mind that she wants in that position and she needs to offload someone in order to get the funds in, then
for the sake of the team, then isn't
for the sake of the team, you can. Us as fans would understand, and I think the player would feel very hard done by, and rightly so. But like
any one of those players though could go into another side in the WSL. Yeah, any one of them could walk into a side. But as I said, I highly think that's going to happen. Yeah. So my next question would be, player of the season. Who are you giving that amazing award to?
I've wrote down 4 because I couldn't pick.
2. I've actually wrote 3 because I'm about to write it now.
I couldn't pick. Sweetman-Kirk initially came to my head because She's scored all the goals for us this season. She's got us out of some tricky situations with like a couple of last minute goals as well. And I think she's just been like, she's just worked so hard as a player, and she's been so interactive with fans as well. Like, she's constantly on social media, and she's always like,
she's the last one to leave the fans at the pitch to sign things.
Exactly, she's always give like 100%. But then I think Laura Coombs has gone under the radar at times this season in terms of like people acknowledging her performance because someone else has stood out in a game. But
maybe because she's not scored or
she has an assistant, but she's done everything else right. And like, you know, she could have left in the summer like a lot of players did, but she chose to stick around, and like, you know, she is the longest serving player in that team now. So she is like the sort of the backbone of that team, I think. Bradley-Auckland has been amazing. She's been everything and more that you've wanted in a captain. And then Leanne Robe has done brilliantly as well to go.
So who would you pick then? I'm gonna like I've been really lenient with you this year, and when you said who you think, we did an awards last time and you didn't choose one. You said about 4 like you've just done. So I'm gonna be a bit strict on you this time and ask you for one. I mean, your life doesn't depend on it. It's just a question. 3, 2, 1.
Sweetman-Kirk.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
I've gone for...
No one cares.
I've gone for Sophie Bradley-Auckland.
Sad.
For the reasons you said.
Yeah.
Pure captain's performance every single time, and just...
She is a mother as well. Like,
she works in a care home before training. She drives 2 hours commute just to Liverpool and then 2 hours back.
And has a child.
And I don't know how she fits it all in, and absolute hats off to her if I was wearing one. Genuinely,
I can't make that joke twice.
Okay, I'm really sorry. I just think she puts on that shirt and she is proud to wear that shirt. Yeah. She's been injured twice with knee problems, whatever, and she lost 2 contracts because of injury. Yeah. And she does not shy away from a tackle.
No.
That goal line save, I think it was against Chelsea. I'm gonna give it her that just for that because it was amazing.
Yeah.
But I just think, as you said, everything and more you want in a captain, and she's really, really, I think she's been an integral part of this team and an integral part of the bonding side that's happened. So that's the only player that I could give it to.
I agree. Breakout player?
I've got Amy Rodgers.
Oh my god.
Have you gone the same?
No, but I didn't even think of it. Because I just see the thing with what I thought about Amy Rodgers was she's just part of the team.
Yeah.
I didn't realise that she's actually just she's just
thrown into
the squad. Yeah, I just genuinely see her as part of the team. I went Bo Cairns.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
Just because she's 18.
I think she's just 18.
Yeah,
17, 18.
Yeah. And she's made a couple of appearances. She came on against Arsenal the other week,
Chelsea,
and nearly scored. Aaron Blanchard did a nice little link-up play, didn't they? But yeah, Bo Cairns probably just because she's made a fair few appearances this season.
Yeah, fair play. So, who would be? Obviously, we had a lot of players incoming.
Yeah.
Who have you chosen as your top signing?
I'm going to contradict myself here because I should have chosen Sweetman-Kirk because she's been the best player, but I'm going to go Bradley-Auckland.
Okay, well, I've gone Sweetman-Kirk for this one.
Oh, well, we've balanced each other out.
I've said her because she's a match winner and she's won us so many matches this season.
The goals she scored this season, take them out.
I think Bristol away, even though we lost that game, for her to get us back into the game before half-time, I think that's
we shouldn't have
quality.
Lost that game.
No, we shouldn't. Let's not dwell on it because we'll get ourselves upset.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've said her.
Yeah.
We're flying through these bad boys. Favourite game of the season?
Everton last day.
Oh, I love that game. It was amazing. I've gone Yeovil 2-1. Jess Clark scores the winner. Yeah. Oh my god, I've never felt such excitement.
It was between them two.
I've said against Bristol as well. Obviously, Baujida getting a hat trick, and Daniel's getting her first goal as a red as well. So I kind of was like, but I've gone Yeovil just because the team needed that the most.
I think that Everton performance just showed signs of what we can be.
Yeah.
So 100%. It was definitely it was definitely the best game that I've been to watch in terms of like atmosphere as well, like how many people was there. Like it was just so nice to like be there.
It was booming.
Yeah, like it was a lovely day.
Lovely day. If you want to relive it, we do have a vlog out on our new YouTube channel.
So you know,
RMTV Women's Podcast. Go ahead and subscribe. Right then. Difficult one. Goal of the season. I've got mine.
I have the memory of a goldfish.
Right.
I do not remember any of them.
I've gone Babajide v Bristol when she goes pew, 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 bang.
Oh no, Babajide versus Brighton. Dead early on.
You could have gone Sweetman-Kirk overhead kick. Fuming. I mean, I've already said it now. I can't go back on my word.
We've chosen 3 there.
Okay, well, that's a good start. So let's have a tiny, keep it brief on Jepson, because we've spoken about her quite a lot over the weeks.
Yeah. What a gal.
I'm going to put it this way. If you could rate Jepson 0 to 10, on a scale for how well she's fitted into the role or how well she's done since coming into a position, what would you give her?
An 8.
See, you just read my mind.
An 8.
Yeah.
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 I think to come in when she did, under the circumstances, and just put her own stamp on the team, sort of. Obviously, when she came in, she was assistant to Chris Kirkland. So she's.
I thought it was the other way around.
No, Chris Kirkland was manager first.
Okay.
And then they sort of did the swap. They sort of swapped, didn't they?
Okay.
And then obviously Kirkland's left now, and Jepson's obviously like official
a
manager.
lone wolf.
Yeah, but like I think just because she's been involved with the club for so long, like she's for like Bo Cairns and Blanchard, like she's watched them from the age of 8 up until now. She's been at the club that long, and for her to finally get to like the top job, she hasn't like froze under pressure. Like she's embraced it all, and she's just made like the position her own.
I completely agree. I think it shows such character, the way that she was drafted in. And for me, it also kind of shows that major people within Liverpool, such as Peter Moore, have trust in her.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like, well, why not?
Yeah.
Why shouldn't she be able to take on this role? And she's done a fantastic job, and I can't wait for next season.
No one was surprised either by it. Like it wasn't one of them like, oh, like, you know, what's gonna happen? Oh, she'll only be here till the end of the season. Like, no, she's here to stay.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
I think she's made that quite clear. And if she signs quite a few players over the summer, I think that'll cement her place even more.
Yeah.
Where do you want to see Liverpool finish next season?
I've just wrote on the piece of paper 6th with a question mark.
Okay.
Because I think if you go any lower than 8th, then you know
you're going backwards.
You're going backwards, and that's not what you want. That's not what you want for your team. So I think 7th or 6th, round about there, I think it'd be like a nice little jump. Yeah. And then obviously the season after just that,
progressively build, you mean?
Yeah, I think maybe in two or 3 seasons time, if we're back challenging for the top 4,
yeah, cool,
then I'll be happy with that.
For the Champions League spaces would be amazing.
But for next season, I think 6th would be a nice little place to finish.
Well, I've said top half, but I've also said proper challenging for the Continental Cup or the FA Cup.
I want one of them, yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair. It's doable. Like,
yeah, if we hadn't got City in that FA Cup, we would have gone, like, I reckon, semi-final.
We absolutely bulldozed MK Dons and like Millwall. So look at the draw there.
It was frustrating, yeah. But
yeah. Right, our final question of our season review is: how do we strengthen this side? If you could name me 2 positions where you think we need to strengthen, what would they be?
I definitely want another defender who can play both centre back or right back.
A bit of versatility.
So that you can play them centre back and right back, or centre back and left back.
Got ya.
Because say for example, Gemma Pearfield gets in and she's out for like 2 months. Robe can go back in left back, but you've got no one who can play right back.
Yeah, you need to go. We fell short a bit with injuries this season.
So I think a nice centre back or right back, left back would be really nice. And I think another striker. Yeah. Is definitely
bit of help for
needed.
Sweetman-Kirk. She's a bit isolated sometimes.
Yeah, it's definitely to be honest. I want one of every So I want one goalkeeper, one defender, one midfielder, one striker. Yeah. But if I had to pick, it would be defender and striker.
If that happens, that's us getting back in, and that's a massive statement from the club, I think. That's going to be massive. I've just gone potentially a midfielder / attacker who can play both.
Like a Cam.
Yeah.
Or he can play on the wing as well.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. And I said another right back.
Yeah. I think that's the position where you mostly want like cover, right back and centre back. Cause
love Robe to bits.
Yeah. She's struggled at times when she's done this. I think it's
the adaptation to the top tier, and I think she's had a learning year now.
She's done it for what, 4 months, 4 and a bit months. Payfield in January.
Yeah.
So 4 months. Once she's got a pre-season under her belt of just playing there,
she's perfectly capable of doing it. But I think you need a backup in case it don't work. If you've got a really pacey winger, Robe's not the quickest of players.
To be fair, Robe can play centre back as well.
But yeah, you could play her in CDM as well.
Yeah.
So
it's very versatile.
Oh,
what a gal.
Yeah, love her. Oh, she came up to us. I've just included this. So obviously at the Derby game, she came up to us at the end, and she was the first player that we've interviewed since we've been doing all this. And she came and said, "Oh, I saw you guys won your award. I was really happy for you because I was the first one that came in." And we were both there like, "Oh my god, thank you!"
Like we proper fangirl. Like as soon as we walked away from her, we were like, "Oh my god."
Yeah, she defo went. It was very awkward. She went for the hug. I went for the handshake. She walked into the handshake, so it was a bit.
So then I had to give her a handshake, and I was like,
"Oh god." That's just my life in a nutshell.
Awkward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyways, that has been our season review. If you want to let us know how you think Liverpool have been this season, if you agree with us, if you don't agree with us, let us know why. Yeah. I'm always open for some constructive criticism. Yeah. I may not like it, but I'm open to it.
Just be nice about it. Like,
yeah,
like you don't need to.
Yeah,
like,
I really want to know who people think the best player has been this season, because obviously we were a bit cut on the idea.
And also, if you could only sign one position, which one would it be?
What would you sign?
Yeah.
Perfect. Do you want to do the outro because I did the intro?
Sure.
Go for it.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Like the video, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you all next week when we have a new podcast out.
Yeah.